This is day 5 of Advent of Cyber 2023, and this challenge is called A Christmas DOScovery Tapes of Yule-tide Past. The backup tapes have finally been recovered after the team successfully hacked the server room door. However, as fate would have it, the internal tool for recovering the backups can't seem to read them. While poring through the tool's documentation, you discover that an old version of this tool can troubleshoot problems with the backup, but the problem is that version only runs on DOS, Disk Operating System. Thankfully, tucked away in the back of the IT room, covered in cobwebs, sits an old yellowing computer complete with a CRT monitor and keyboard. With a jab of the power button, the machine beeps to life, and you are greeted with the DOS prompt. Frosto, who is with you in the room, hears the beep and heads straight over to the machine. The snowman positions himself in front of it giddily. "I haven't used these things in a long time," he says, grinning. He hovers his hands on the keyboard, ready to type, but hesitates. He lifts his newly installed mechanical arm, looks at the fat and stubby metallic fingers and sighs. "You take the helm," he says, looking at you, smiling but looking embarrassed. "I'll guide you." You insert a copy of the backup tapes into the machine and start exploring. So the learning objectives for this one are to experience how to navigate an unfamiliar legacy machine, learn about DOS and its connection to its contemporary, the Windows command prompt, and to discover the significance of file signatures and magic bytes and data recovery and file system analysis. DOS was the dominant operating system during the early days of personal computing. Microsoft tweaked a DOS variant and rebranded it as MS-DOS, which later served as the groundwork for the graphical extension, the initial version of Windows OS. The fundamentals of file management, directory structures, and command syntax in DOS have stood the test of time and can be found in the command prompt and PowerShell of modern-day Windows systems. While the likelihood of needing to work with DOS in the real world is low, exploring this unfamiliar system can still be a valuable learning opportunity. So for connecting to this machine, we need to start the VM, which is right here at the top, and it opens up in split screen view. So start the machine in split screen view by clicking on the green start machine button on the top upper right section of the screen. If the VM is not visible, use the blue show split view button at the top right of the page. Alternatively, you can connect to the VM using the credentials below via remote desktop. So once the machine is fully booted up, double click on the DOSBox X icon found on the desktop to run the DOS emulator. After that, you will be presented with a welcome screen in the DOS environment. Okay, so DOS cheat sheet. If you are familiar with the command prompt in Windows, DOS shouldn't be too much of a problem for you, because their syntax and commands are the same. However, some utilities are only present on Windows and aren't available in DOS. So we have created a DOS cheat sheet to help you below. So there's CD to change directory, dir to list all files and directories in current directory, type to display the contents of a text file, cls to clear the screen, help provides help information for DOS commands, and edit opens the MS-DOS editor. Okay, so now my VM's open, and we'll open DOSBox inside of that. So let's familiarize ourselves with the commands. Type cls, then enter to clear the screen. Type dir to list the files and directories in our current directory. So you can see here there's a directory for dev, games, notes, tc, tools. Then there's two files, ac2023 and then plan.txt. Now if you do type, and let's do plan, that should not file, it's capital letters, PLAN, not found. That's right, the file extension, which I forgot to include. File plan.txt, bad command or file name file. My bad, the command is type, not file. Not sure how I started typing file. So typing type plan.txt brought up this text on the screen, which I'm going to switch to full screen mode because it's a bit difficult to see everything. So while that happens, exit split screen here. Okay, so what we want to do now is type cd to change directory, and we'll cd change directory into notes. Now we dir to see what's in here. Business.txt, recruit.txt. You can cd ... to return to the previous directory. And then there's also the help command, which lists a bunch of different commands that we can use. Okay, so traveling back in time. Your goal for this task is to restore the ac2023.bak file found in the root directory using the backup tool found in Tools Backup Directory. Navigate to this directory and run the command bmaster.exe and then the file name to inspect the file. So cd tools dir to see what's in here. cd backup, dir again to see what's in here, then bmaster.exe, and we will open on the C directory. What was the file? It was AC2023 back. Could not open file. Is it possible that the slash was wrong? File could not be read, error in file signature, check troubleshooting notes in readme.txt. So the output says there's an error in the file signature and tells you to check the troubleshooting notes in readme.txt. Previously, we used the type command to view the contents of the file. Another option is to use edit, which will open a graphical user interface that allows you to view and edit files easily. This will open the MS-DOS editor's graphical user interface and display the contents of readme.txt file. Use the down arrow or page down keys to scroll down to the troubleshooting section. So we will do that. We will type edit and we will open. So what we'll do is in this directory there's the readme file, so edit readme.txt, and we can use the arrow keys to scroll down, and it said troubleshooting. If you encounter any issues during the backup or restore processes, be sure to check the first few bytes of the file in question. The first few bytes of the file signature should be 4143. If these bytes do not match, it's likely that the file is not compatible or may be corrupted. So, troubleshooting section says most likely having file signature problem. So to exit the program, press Alt F to open the file menu, or Option F if you're on Mac, and then use arrow keys to get to exit. So Alt F, and we can also press X to exit. It had a letter highlighted, which was a shortcut for doing it. So file signature magic bytes. File signatures, commonly referred to as magic bytes, are specific byte sequences at the beginning of a file that identify or verify its content type and format. These bytes often have corresponding ASCII characters, allowing for easier human readability when inspected. The identification process helps software applications quickly determine whether a file is in the format they can handle, aiding operational functionality and security measures. In cybersecurity, file signatures are crucial for identifying file types and formats. You'll encounter them in malware analysis, incident response, network traffic inspection, web security checks, and forensics. Knowing how to work with these magic bytes can help you quickly identify malicious or suspicious activity and choose the right tool for deeper analysis. So here we have a list of different types of files, the magic bytes that you would find when reading the file in hexadecimal, and then the ASCII representation of those bytes. So let's see this in action by creating our own DOS executable. Navigate to the dev hello directory where you'll see hello.c, which is a simple program that we will be compiling into a DOS executable. So open it with the Borland Turbo C compiler using tc hello-c. So we'll go here. So we'll cd back two directories by //. Then we'll cd dev. Type dir to see what's in here. We've got hello and welcome. We need to go into hello dir, and we can see hello-c is in there, and we need to do the command tc hello.c. We can see here it's a basic C program which just prints hello world. And it wants us to press Alt-C to go to the Compile tab, and it then wants us to select Build All, which you can do by capital B. So it's now saying success for it compiling. You can press any key to exit, and then we can exit by going File Quit. So at the top here you can see Alt-F, and then Alt-X. So if we do dir now, we can see we have hello.exe in here, and also hello.obj. So this hello.exe is a binary file for a DOS executable, but if we open up the file, we should be able to see this right here, which is basically the binary of the file in an ASCII format. And at the very top here, we can see there's MZ, which, if we go up to here, MZ is a Windows and DOS executable, which is right there. So the first three characters here are MZ. These act as the magic bytes for this file, and these magic bytes are an immediate identifier to any program or system trying to read the file, signaling that it's a Windows or DOS executable. A lot of programs rely on these bytes to quickly decide whether the file is of a type they can handle, which is crucial for operational functionality and security. If these bytes are incorrect or mismatched, it could lead to errors, data corruption, or potential security risks. Now that you know what magic bytes are, let's return to our main task. So we now want to do the same thing with the AC202 back file. So we'll go back to home directory here, dir. So we now want to do edit ac2033.back, and the magic number is XX, which isn't in this list, so we'll have to continue reading. So as we can see, the current bytes are set to XX. According to the troubleshooting section we've read, BMaster expects the magic bytes of file to be 4143. These are hexadecimal values. However, so we need to convert them to their ASCII representation first. You convert these manually using an ASCII table or online converter like this as shown below. So 4143 turns it into AC. So what it wants us to do is enter AC. So we then Alt F a file, then we do save, and now Alt F exit. And just to double check, I'm going to go back in. Yep, it still has those changes. So we'll go back, and then what we should be able to do is rerun bmaster on it. So that is cd tools, then cd backup, and then it's bmaster exe, then c ac 2023.bak, and backup successfully restored. Congratulations. And we've got the flag here, thm old school cool dude. Congratulations, you successfully repaired the magic bytes in the backup file, enabling the Backup Master 3000 program to restore the backup properly. With this restored backup, McSketty and her team can fully restore the facility systems and mount a robust defense system against the ongoing attacks. So back to the present. Good job, exclaims Frostube, patting you on your back. He pulls the backup tape out from the computer and gives it to another elf. Give this to McSketty, stat. As the unsuspecting elf hurries off out of the room, the giant sermon turns around and hunches back down beside you. Since we already have the computer turned on, let's see what else is in here. What's inside the games directory over there? So we'll go through the questions now. So how large in bytes is the AC 2023 file? So if we go back to the home directory, dir, the AC 2023 back file is 12704 in bytes, so 12704. What is the name of the backup program? That's bmaster.exe. Is that not correct? Oh, okay, the actual proper thing. So let's do type tools backup, then readme, and it is called Backup Master 3000. So Backup Master 3000. What should the correct bytes be in the backup's file signature to restore the backup properly? Was that 4044? Okay, we can just 4143. And what is the flag after restoring the backup successfully? That was, actually we'll need to rerun that command. So we'll go tools, backup, then bu, and we need to run that on AC. And we've got the flag here. Can't tell if that's an O or a 0. That's a 0. So the flag is thm old school cool dude. And that's that. That is day 5 of Advent of Cyber 2023. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on watching me complete the rest of this year's challenges.